Hi, I'm Chris Wilson. Welcome to the Unshakable Man. I am so deeply honored and excited that you are curious to learn more about joining an Unshakable Man circle. These are deeply connected, conscious containers of committed men. I'll say that again. These are deeply connected, conscious containers of committed men. When a man, and that might be you, when a man commits to these spaces, he creates the opportunity for other men in the space to trust, to surrender, and to let go. And this in turn creates the opportunity for our protector parts of ourselves, the mask that we wear, to relax and to be set aside so that our more compassionate and connected and whole parts of ourselves can come to the surface. And this creates the opportunity for a whole host of beautiful, amazing learning opportunities to occur. These things simply can't occur in the outside default world. That's why we need spaces like this. But these spaces require a man to commit to the container. That commitment is so important. So we have a problem or we have a challenge. And that challenge is, how do we introduce new men to these deeply connected conscious containers when we need a commitment? You're on the outside looking in, and men are on the inside. What we need to do is care for the space and make sure that there's not a revolving door, because that ruins the relational intimacy and the bonds between the men in the space. But we also want to be able to invite new men into the space. So what we need to do is we need to make a container where you are comfortable getting uncomfortable. We don't actually want you to feel comfortable coming in. We just want you to feel comfortable to get uncomfortable. And so we've designed a process over the past 4 cohorts to do this. The process has 2 steps. First, you schedule a community welcome call with me. On that call, we're going to go over the 3 most important things you need to know stepping into these spaces. And then I'm going to teach you the 3x3 Unshakable Man check-in. And this call is not a time to be asking technical questions about schedules or what happens in the group, things like that. We can do all of that via email and chat. This is an opportunity to slow things down and to do a check-in and to connect on what is happening in your life that makes you feel curious to want to join one of these circles. And then, and only then, you and I will have an opportunity to see if we feel a mutual sense of rapport and connection. If you feel that, and if I feel that, then it makes sense for you to move on to step 2. And step 2 is where you can learn more about our schedule, what happens in the group, and to find out if this is something that you can make a commitment to. Then comes the commitment. So what is the commitment that we're asking men to make? The commitment is 3 months, 9 check-in men's groups, okay? Over those 3 months, men have an experience, and this experience changes us from the inside out. When you commit to showing up, you co-create that space. And this is a beautiful opportunity to learn about yourself, to see yourself in a different way, and to practice and to discover tools to connect to your relationships and your life in an entirely different way. And some men then graduate from the circle. They move off into their life and they've had an amazing experience. You can go look at our testimonials, and I highly suggest that you do that before you schedule your first call. And other men choose to continue on in the practice. And what's beautiful about this is that then those men become more and more skilled at helping men to come into the space and to drop out of their heads and egoic patterns to get into their bodies. And so they support the container and help the whole ecosystem to continue. You might be one of those men. We do have a limit on how long you can stay in one of the Unshakable Man circles, and that's 12 months. So the minimum commitment that we ask for is 3 months. But the first step to get started is to just subscribe on our wait list. And then if you want to listen to our podcast or look at the testimonials, you can do that. And then when you feel ready, schedule your first community welcome call. And you and I will jump on a call together. We're going to slow things down, do a check-in, and see if there's a mutual sense of rapport. So that's it. Again, I just want to celebrate you. It's a big deal to be curious about this work. And it's awesome that you're here. Even if you don't fit into our community, it's amazing that you're out there and that you're interested in this work. And I hope that you find a men's group that fits your schedule. Hope you have a great day, and I look forward to dropping in with you.